Hi, it's Jen here, and I am on a hike with my dogs, and I had a couple little aha moments as I'm walking. I decided to take a new path because, I always like a little challenge and I like to change things up. So I decided to take a nice new path that was up these hills, and my family always laughs at me because I don't have the best sense of direction. But my aha moment was that I realized it's not that I don't have a sense of direction. It's that sometimes I'm not being mindful. I'm not really paying attention to where I am, what I'm doing. A lot of times I'll be caught up in the moment. I'll be caught up in conversation with somebody, or I'll be caught up in looking at, something in the sky. Or like if we're driving somewhere, I might be taking a little snooze, or I might be thinking about something and daydreaming a little. And that's usually when somebody else is leading, or when I'm on a path that I know very well. I don't really pay attention. But today I took a different path, and I realized that when I'm mindful and when I'm present and in the moment, that's when I can really integrate my head, which is the knowing. Like, what do you know? So if you get a little lost, and I'm using this as a little metaphor, but if you get a little lost, like I'm on this path, and I can go left or I can go right. I can follow the blue trail or I can follow the orange trail. Now, I didn't happen to have a map. I could definitely call one up on my phone if I needed to, but instead I went with what I know. And I knew that there was a highway just off to the right of me. And I could hear the sounds of the cars. And I knew that the parking lot was right off the highway. So I knew that probably, and I also tuned into my gut, which was my instinct that said, you know what, go left. The left path is going to take me back to where I wanted to go. So when I'm present and in the moment, I can really calm my nervous system. I can integrate my head with my heart, which is like, what's my intention? My intention is to get back to my kids at home who are doing remote learning. And my head is telling me, okay, this is where you need to go. This is the sound of the cars. This is towards where I want to be. And then my gut was telling me, yeah, take this left. And I didn't panic. I just wasn't nothing to panic about. But, sometimes in the old days, I might have wandered and I might have not paid attention, and I might have had a little moment of uncertainty that made me uncomfortable, that made me sort of panic a little bit. But that is the moment when you sort of lose your direction. That's the moment when you take a deep breath and you calm your nervous system, and then you start to integrate the head, which is telling you, okay, what do you know? That's your starting place. What do you know? And then you integrate that with your gut, which is what is your gut telling you? And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to steer you wrong. It's when we get overly emotional and we let the heart override the brain and override that gut and send us into this crazy feedback loop of panic where we get into trouble. So it's interesting. There's been some studies done, and people, if they get lost, what's your natural instinct? Your natural instinct is to kind of walk and wander. And what happens is you wind up wandering in circles. But the research showed that when people were able to just stay in one place and think about sort of what they knew, they were able to use their brain, and they were able to get out of being lost and survive. So that's the key right there, is stop spinning, going around in circles, calm yourself, integrate the brain with the heart, which is your intention and what you love, and with your gut, which is your intuition and that inner knowing. And when you do that, you are quite a powerful person, and there's really nothing that you can't do. You just got to believe that and trust that you have everything you need inside. So that's my little mindful moment for today, and a little lesson in how to tame the chaos of your life, tame the chaos in your brain, in your mind, tune down all the chatter, and really tune in to what you know. That's where your power lies. Be well, everyone.